Welcome back to Activity 26, Section 3, Part Whole. We are going to take the wall that we made using the commutative property of addition in the last section and take each row and place it in these diagrams. These diagrams are called part-whole diagrams. The whole is placed on the top row and the parts that bond together are placed on the second row. So we are going to fill the part section that is greyed out with each two-part bond of 10. Remembering that these parts can be rearranged using the commutative property of addition. Once we've placed these parts, we are going to represent them using numbers on these smaller part-whole diagrams. I'm going to start with the parts of 1 and 9. I say the whole of 10 is equal to the parts of 1 and 9 bonded together. I can swap the parts around using the commutative property to say that the whole of 10 is also equal to the parts of 9 and 1 bonded together. Moving to the next part-whole diagram. The whole of 10 is equal to the parts of 2 and 8 bonded together. Changing the position of the parts using the commutative property of addition to say the whole of 10 is also equal to the parts of 8 and 2 bonded together. Moving on, the whole of 10 is equal to the parts of 3 and 7 bonded together, and it is also equal, the whole of 10, to the parts of 7 and 3 bonded together. The whole of 10 is equal to the parts of 4 and 6 bonded together. Swapping the position of the parts using the commutative property, the whole of 10 is equal to the parts of 6 and 4 bonded together. The whole of 10 is equal to the parts of 5 and 5 bonded together. And we don't need to swap these because we end up with the same two-part bond. Coming up to the two-part bond of 0 and 10. The whole of 10 is equal to the parts of 0 and 10 bonded together, and the whole of 10 is equal to the parts of 10 and 0 bonded together. It's your turn to make the part-whole diagrams with the blocks and then represent them using numbers with the commutative property. Pause the video and I'll complete this activity in the next video. The final thing we need to do in section 3 is we are going to cross off one diagram in each pair. The reason we're going to do this is that if we understand the commutative property, that we can just swap the position of the parts. We don't need to double up and remember twice as many two-part bonds. We only need to remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 two-part bonds of 10. Before you go and write on your activity boards in section 3, if you've purchased hard copies of the activity boards, please stop. Use a write and wipe sleeve. Open it at the Velcro. Place your board in. And then using a dry erase marker, you can write on top of the plastic, erase it, and reuse your boards over and over. I don't do this when videoing because the reflected lighting makes it very difficult to see. I hope these activities have helped you learn about the two-part bonds of 10. Join me next week in Activity 27, where we will play a game to develop fluency with two-part bonds of 10.